Oh, we all remember back in elementary school when we had that so-called friend who said, I'll be your friend if you'll do this for me, or if you'll let me use that toy that you brought to school, or something like that. We understand that they really weren't trying to be our friends, but we were kids, so we understand that. Now, Jesus makes a statement in John 15, verse 14. He says, you are my friends if you do what I command you. Is Jesus using that kind of logic with his disciples and ultimately with you and me? Well, if you continue on in John 15, verse 15, the next sentence, Jesus says, no longer do I call you servants, for the servant does not know what his master is doing, but I have called you my friends. And then he elaborates by saying, for all that I have heard from my Father, I have made known to you. Jesus takes this to a whole nother level as we're thinking about friendship, not out of an order or not out of a childish mentality or immaturity, but from the standpoint, it's not that you're a servant. It's that I have entrusted with you all that God, my Father, has told me. That there's a relationship here. It's not based on jealousy or selfishness or power. It's based on this intimate relationship that Jesus wants to have with his disciples then, and you and me as his disciples now. That he's going to reveal to us and has revealed to us all that the Father has revealed to him. As you continue reading on, Jesus makes the statement, you did not choose me, but I chose you. You see, that's real friendship. I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should abide, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Jesus reminds them, I am the one who chose you. It makes us think about the disciples on the seashore. It makes us think about Matthew at the tax collecting table, and when Jesus chose them and how willingly they went. But while I think that has specific application to them ultimately as apostles and the very specific ministry and role as apostles in the first century, I think there's still very valid application for you and me today as Jesus' disciples, as his followers, as his friends, that we did not choose him. We must remember Jesus chose us, even though we were sinners, even though we did not deserve to be chosen. Jesus chose us. And we're not regarded as some meaningless slave. We are his friends.